Hey y'all, it's me, I'm back, playing Dark Souls 2. You know that, we all know that. We're in the Sunken King DLC. We were just about to fight a bunch of those dragon thingies. That's all I know. I also looked up how to get into this rotating door because I knew I would be doing something stupid. And I think I have the solution. Width times height. Don't mind me while I quote random things for no apparent reason. I forgot that bugger did that. Honestly, I forgot the ghosts are in this area at all. Maybe I'm fine, maybe they won't turn around. Someone knows I'm here and it's going to be a problem later on. The problem right now, never mind. Need to keep an eye on you. Supposedly there is a switch through it somewhere, is my understanding. That's where it is. I have to go up to do this. One more. There we go. No one else should give me trouble now. I had a feeling it was through the door, I just couldn't see it. Somehow I looked through there multiple times and did not see the button. So this should do it. And it rotates the wrong way, so you've got to hit it multiple times from different angles. Guess I have to go up again for this one. I can't wait until all this shit is out of my throat. It's not pleasant. I don't care for it. And that should do it, I think. It was well worth it. No matter. We're not far from where we need to go anyway. Is just through here. But, oh, I didn't mean to actually. You saw me turn around. You know what I intended there? It was the opposite of what it was. I mean, I'm still gonna jump off of here, just not off the ledge. I've got you down here. Just have to get through the buggers out here. Which I think won't be a huge problem, I just need to be a little more patient than I was last time. That's not bad damage, I just need to keep it up. I got greedy. I don't know how much life it has, but it must have been a sliver. Sliver! I thought the interiors of the DLC were what you liked, with all the puzzly shit in them. I don't think I realized I could backstab you. It's nice knowledge. I should probably effigy up just so I've got a bit more life to work with. Oh, let's dark weapon up even. Well, actually, I should run away and deal with the Forlorn outside of where all these buggers are. Actually, I don't need to deal with this one of these buggers and these things. Stop it. Good Jack. Forlorns aren't supposed to give me trouble. Have I fought a scythe Forlorn before? Seems like they had a... Oh, right. I always forget about you. And apparently you've forgotten about me as well. Don't mind sacrificing an Estus to get out of there a little quicker. Is that worth it? I have no idea. Probably not, judging by these numbers. I don't remember having this much trouble with these things last time. I thought I was stomping through these things. Granted, I was using lightning last time, and given that these are dragon-esque, they would have been vulnerable to that. Ow. What did I get for looking at the chat? I thought I fought all of them head on head last time. So clearly it's possible, I just doing the dumb things. Like that one song. feel like a halberd would probably be able to get them a bit better too. See, I shouldn't have been kept attacking with so little stamina. I had to have known what was going to happen. Can I... No, I can't. I don't have any... I think I need to pay a visit to one of my blacksmith fellows to upgrade my halberd a bit. Maybe I can get it on par with my lance. I think lore-wise they're supposed to be someone's attempt at creating dragons or something. Okay. Not a problem. Just need to be more ready for it. If I hear one of those things coming, I need to be ready to deal with it. Don't do that again. You can't now, but definitely don't do that again. Isn't there a bonfire in this area somewhere? I could use it. How do you still have life? Jesus. That's good, I actually need petrified dragon bone. God, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Bird's going in. Not in a position to answer that. I want the stuff. I'm sure I'll get a chance to get it. I don't have the Estus to keep taking hits, so I'm just gonna have to get better at not getting hit. I do also have to get better at hitting them. I keep taking swings between their legs and that doesn't do much. You hate to see it. see, even if I don't fight them, to pick up this. Maybe this is a sneaking mission. No, I'm fucked. No, I'm definitely fucked. If I pick up all the stuff though, at least that won't be a constant temptation for me. What if they could infight? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see, I think I have to at least fight these couple on the side. Go. Smooth, effective. Would probably be safe to get both of them. I can try it. I get the chance. Come down here. Oh. Top it. That jump is a good way to get damage. Just can't coax it out of them, it seems. Yeah, maybe I should just stay here and grind out some dragon bone. I don't actually know how much more I need. I'll hear them. I have 9 bone. That's probably enough, actually. I don't need to. Terrible damage. It's not amazing. I mean, maybe it's just my Dark Hail that's shit. Maybe with better stats it would be perfectly viable. What if you jumped again? That would be all I'd need. These things aren't so bad now that I'm getting the hang of them. And they're dropping a lot of dragon bone. These things respawn? see. If I remember correctly, this thing takes you all the way back up to... No, I don't remember correctly. Now I'm gonna be paranoid that I missed something down below. I think this takes you all the way up to thingy. I'll head back down there in a sec. I just wanted to get the bonfire, which I don't know why, in hindsight, because I could just walk to it. My logic hasn't been entirely sound, but I think having been up here now it'll be definitely an activated shortcut. Because this is right back at the start. Which is why some of these messages, I'm sure, would be... Okay, that's not the message I was expecting. I should think be hitting some bosses soon. I think there's a bit of stuff to do in that area we're about to enter though. Just make sure I didn't miss anything down here, because I'm sure I did. I like the sound of this thing hitting the walls. I'll take it. Won't use it, but I'll take it. Right. But I remember this whole place is pretty much trashed, isn't it? Lots of jumping between platforms and... sort of a thing. If I remember correctly, there are a couple of significant illusion walls around here. Okay, I understand. I don't remember these guys at all. Moving, you can't get me anyway. chests are ransacked. It was as close as they could get to saying curses, I think. Any reason to deal with more than that? Oh, shit. Come on, I want to get at least one. I didn't get at least one. What a waste. That all? All these messages are lying to me. I know there are illusions around somewhere, but I don't remember where. None of these paths are particularly safe. So I'll just try and keep hammering on all these walls. That works. I staggered you before. Quite hardy, those guys. I mean, there might only be one. I just remember that there is at least one illusion somewhere. I have no memory where. I think I missed it completely when I came through here. That's the one we need. I'm probably gonna miss so much stuff in this area, but that's okay. I think we just have to keep heading down. Works, but it's not sustainable. I can only do it once before I drain every bit of my stamina. This feels like a trick. Not good enough. It's fun to watch though. I will admit. I can only stagger them sometimes. Is it when they've only got one hand on their weapon? I don't know why that would make a difference, but... What rings do I have on? Theo, Souls... Attunement slot, I think? And less life lost for being hollow. I should probably check if I've got any better options yet. I don't know what I've picked up lately. I was very worried about that just now. What do you got? Lower equip load increases physical attack. No. It's fall damage. Spell stuff. So weapon degradation, petrify resistance. Increased physical attack. Increase poise, do more poise damage. Resistance rings, more stamina? I should probably consider it. I feel like I'm often having stamina trouble. Here we are at the bottom. Curious what this message is. This is all very silly. Anyway, if I remember correctly, this is a boss. So, let's see how this goes, I guess. This is the one that I don't remember at all. I have no idea what they do, who they are.
You are not deserving of the mire.
Okay. Teleporting around, throwing shit at me. She's Dracula. So far this seems entirely doable. Oh, you're summoning things. You don't do that too much. Seem to be normal strength skeletons at least, so I'm grateful for that. Stamina, my enemy. My enemy stamina. That's almost... I think you could throw some more words in there and come up with a tongue twister. Let's see, what's the quickest way down? She seems tolerable in herself, but if she keeps summoning things, that could be trouble. You're right, I should humanity up. Her music is a little Dracula-esque. Are you playing something bigger? That's a boss, isn't it? It's we haven't seen this one. Can't fight a boss I haven't seen. I mean, I have seen it before, but that could be trouble. Especially while she's lobbing stuff at me. I hope it doesn't have too much life. Let's see. It's got to be something more useful than some of these that I can equip. Weapon... Darkstorm? Let's see what that's about. Does that work? Wrong way. I don't want you following me. You don't need to take any real damage on the way down. I assume, like most bosses, you can't do any real damage during their animations. To focus on getting rid of these skeletons. Wow, that backstab did no damage. Problem. Also a problem, I wasn't paying enough attention there. Each individual thing seems quite doable. It's all of it together that's giving me a little bit of pause. I don't know if I'd ever find a good time to use Darkstorm, but maybe when those skeletons are popping up, it'd be a good way to deal with them. I mean, even if it just does a little bit of damage, that might be enough so that I can kill them in one stab without relying on counter damage. Yeah, use your weapon some more, that seems useless. Seems to have worked. I really need the Estus, but I'd rather not take any chances. It'd be nice if I could kill you before you summon the big fella. I don't know how likely that is. Serious. Teleport at me, you bastard! I have any rings that would be more useful. I know I just looked at them, but I don't really need the silver ring. Blades might give me a little more damage. Might be just enough to make a difference. Seem to be doing okay damage. Just have to. Oh. Do this before I hop in. Leaving damage on the table. Stop doing that. Nice if I could hit the skeletons. Ouch, I can do more than one, that's annoying. Was she always doing more than one? Did I only just notice? Maybe she only does that at very long range. I'm normally not quite that far away, I don't think. Maybe I have to keep a little closer. Who cares? I guess you do seem to do normal damage at the start there. I can see why I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with multiple people. It seems like it's really just difficult solo. Have multiple people attacking on multiple fronts, I'm sure that would be a lot easier. Like that. It almost worked in my favour. Not a fan. Still not a fan. Don't do that. The dark weapon up again. Everything is a problem here. I wonder if I leave one skeleton alive if she won't summon anymore. There's not much to this fight, it's just a matter of wrangling everything. Darkstorm kinda does suck, doesn't it? What else have I got? There's Resonant Soul, which I think is a more powerful dark orb at the cost of some souls. I'll give that a go. I should probably use this thing a bit more too. I believe that lowers defense. Which I should probably open with. Okay, that's quick. Maybe I should unequip my crossbow while I'm doing this too, so I don't have to toggle through so many items. Just have to remember to put it back on. She does that one so rarely, I wasn't sure what she was doing there. I thought she was summoning Affinity again already. Which probably isn't what it's called in this game, but it's just the name I know it by. What if I try my keep one skeleton alive strat? You know, until it becomes inconvenient. I should have known by that time. Oh, here's the big bugger. I haven't got a good solution for this bugger. I'm not even sure what he does. Could you not? I haven't got a good solution for that fellow turning up. I think my best bet is just to hope that I can kill her before he does. He's only been summoned twice, and we've been fighting her a couple of times now. So I like those odds, but just don't have any way of swinging them further in our favor. I don't know how much Whisper of Despair did. I'll try using it again anyway. Not in my face. $135 isn't nothing, but it's hardly amazing. Really worth the trouble. Up it. Problem. We haven't even seen her do that before. At least, not so obviously. So far, the only pex that seems to be of particular use is Dark Weapon. At least in this situation. It would probably be more effective if I had some infusions going. But I'm not gonna run off and do that now. Already, huh? Picked a bad time to do that. She's giving me some trouble for a boss that I barely remembered before I started this stream. I guess I shouldn't be afraid to summon. We've seen what she does, we've seen the fight. I'm gonna give her 2 more goes solo. Then I'll summon. a while since I've had to resort to summoning, but I bet it won't be the first time this stream. Certainly not in the DLC. I remember some of these bosses. Do some damage with that thing. How infrequently you use it. But the summoning. Casting non-stop. Stop it. Everyone. Well, that's 1 out of 2. Pretty damn relentless. Hardly lets up on the attack. Seem to have any ability to stagger her in any way or get her to cut it out. Skeletons would do less pacing and more attacking. I can kill them in one hit, but only when they're attacking me. Summon time. I'm just annoyed. I've gotten it so low. I bet I could do it if I stuck to it, but in the interests of moving on, let's just do the thing. Beat ONS solo. I think I could beat her solo. Assume there's a summon sign down here somewhere. like Steelheart Ellie, who I believe is an NPC. Like she's of the punchy variety. One's enough. Steelheart Ellie is getting the shit kicked out of her. And there's more skeletons. The skeletons are a little tougher. See, it's too easy now. I say that I'm bound to get myself killed now that I have said it. Ellie's nearly dead. That's a problem. I might have been out of range of that. Extra defense does not go down when the other one dies. That'll do. That'll do. I'm not going to complain. I don't know, I didn't hate that fight. I want the soul visible so that I can see the name when I write it down. I go over here. And oh, change which one it's on. I can't see it. There we go. I did it. I didn't hate that fight. I didn't beat it by myself, but I think I could have, given some more time. The does have a little bit of reliance on enemies that aren't the boss. Indeed, summoning a whole different boss. Probably doesn't have the same abilities, but didn't fare too well against him much. Kind of difficult to compare against. I would probably put that fight above Keelag. And below Pursuer. I think she belongs somewhere in this section. Exactly where, I'm not sure. I probably put her above Priscilla. Probably below the Skeleton Lords though. So let's say new number 11. And her name was Ilana Squalid Queen. Squalid? Who cares? Okay, that looks right. Let's hit it on back over to the screen. Assume that's probably an NPC. Let's get rid of Resonant Soul, it didn't seem especially useful. Dark Fog, maybe? Maybe I could poison something. Worth a shot. Abyss Beaver is definitely a NPC. Is this just the boss here? Does it go straight into the next one? Wait, what? You mean backdrop changed? Let's get into it. Right. Dragon. That's a bad start. I don't really remember this boss fight much at all, so bear with me. It's going well so far. Hit you when you go up there, I seem to remember having a fair bit of trouble with this boss. Or am I just misremembering? That was kind of shitty. Oh no. It's Toxic's at a bad time. Not that there's a good time for Toxic. Well, that's that. I definitely remember having more trouble with that boss. That seemed pretty easy, actually. I don't think that's up on the scale of a calamite. I don't mind telling you. Now I have the crown of the Sunken King, the eponymous one. Guess we do the same again. Well, I do this right, I can do this in one movement. Got the name here, got the rankings here. I feel like it's kind of difficult to place that because of how quick it went. I got the rough idea. I think that's probably a fairly nice fight in general. Toxic was kind of shitty, but once you knew that it was there, you could prepare for it. I didn't have a chance. What do you even do to get rid of Toxic in this one? Can you use the poison things for those? I think I would put, oh, I moved it, that's what I did. Yes, there it is. I would put Sin, the slumbering dragon, somewhat high, I think. Above Alana. Look, I like dragons, I like fighting dragons, I like a good dragon fight. I may be slightly biased, I like fighting the dragons. So I'm probably going to put Sin... Calamite's the best. Can you see that? He's up here. Pevs Calamite's at number 1. Clearly you're wrong, he wouldn't be at number 1 if he was sucks. I don't think Sin's gonna get that high, but I would put Sin probably... I feel like Sin could be comparable to a Sif. No, look, just here. That one there. See, Artorias has a number 2 next to it. And there's a number 1 above that. Anyway, I might put Sin just below Smelter Dragon. Smelter Dragon? That's not an enemy. Name is Sin, slumbering dragon. I'm happy with that. Is this just going to be a thing forever? Do both of you really hate Calamite that much? Would Calamite suddenly appear if Calamite was number 2 instead? Now then, there is a little bit of unfinished business that we have to attend to. Starting from here. I don't know why you hate the Calamite fight that much. Actually, before I do anything else, I should spend these souls. But even before that, I'm gonna have a chat to Strayed. I don't know if you get the weapon that I'm gonna make out of one of those souls from Strayed or Ornifex. So I'm gonna see Strayed. If Strayed doesn't have it, I'll go see Ornifex, and then we'll go spend all these souls.
Well, very good.
Yes, shut up. I don't like you. This is buying. This isn't what I want. But I'll buy Affinity anyway. It is called Affinity. Trade. Blade, Smelter Sword, Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword, Warp Sword. Sword. None of these are what I was thinking of. Must be Ornifex who has it. Which means going down to there. I really wasn't... Did we have much trouble with Sin? I don't know how you two pronounce it, but I pronounce it Sin. Guess I don't know how else you'd pronounce it, but you know. Guess I could open it rather than breaking it down, but much point now. How are you attacking? I've got a torch. You check. I don't know why the hell Ornifex is here. You can't get any respite from the shit that's being shot at you, or spiders, or anything. Look, even wandering in here to be a pain in my face. That spider just showed me an item. What's up with that? Anyway, now that everything's out of my face, I can have a nice chat to my friend here.
If you provide a...
Aid? That's the one I want. I don't remember why I want it, but I want it.
Come back again.
Also, I need more strength to use it, so I guess I know what I'm going to spend some of these souls on. Need to repair. What about reinforcing? What can I get? So I do need more dragon bone, don't I? Should really upgrade one of these at some point.
Come back again.
My crossbow back on. Couldn't pass up an opportunity like that. I have a doorway. Away from my bonfire. Don't make your friends show up. Majorna.
bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Less.
Do I have any shards? No. Guess there never would be any shards in the DLC, would there? I can almost get what I need. One more strength should do it. Only need, say, one of those.
Bear. Seek. Less.
I realize I said one of and then immediately used three. I will not be taking questions at this time. Where are we? Where is the thing that I just did stuff for? Fancy. Heavy attacks. And is this a halberd? That's a halberd move. I'm pretty sure this counts as a spear. That one-handed. I guess the jumping attack's never going to be that fancy, is it? That was a heavy. I should also have a quick chat with Macduff, I think. Because I definitely got some stones that can do dark infusions. How much is that going to set me back, though? Say this one with dark. 2000.
Be gone.
Do I want to infuse my lance with dark? That's the question. Maybe I should keep it as a normal pokey for now. The numbers on that spear isn't going to be very good for a while. I didn't even see the number, but it proved it works, so... Now then... Where were we? Where is the DLC? Now that that's out of the way. Don't want to alert any more people than I have to. Yeah, the next boss is going to be interesting experience. seems effective. Always forget about the poison. Which one of these will be trapped? That's the question. Person has 2 great hammers. If that ghost is anything to go by. Can hear the bugs. Okay, the way I'm ultimately going is across the bridge. I think those are torches. Or if there's any reason to light them, but who needs a good reason? How dare you? You not? There's a bonfire just over there too, you bastard. It was just over there. Throw a Lloyd's talisman at me. Those things might as well not exist. Backstab's still effective. Oh shit, where'd it come from? I was in the middle of a backstab animation, you're not allowed to do that. Clearly they are allowed and they don't care. If it weren't for all the ladders, it wouldn't take that long to get back up there. These buggers aren't nothing. Got 3 bugs again. Here's a thought. What if he didn't? Assume you're gonna show up regardless. Guess you've only got one Lloyd's talisman, huh? That's a bit easier on my terms. Bring up the lift. So I think there's some stuff around here. I'm just holding for once. Better or worse. You haven't gotten that chest. Interesting. Ah, this links up anyway, that's nice. Glad I didn't have to make a choice. Do I have to jump off of here to get back? The lift isn't gonna help me. Well, I mean, it worked. I remember having a bit of trouble down here. And not just because it brings back these goddamn statues. Not that I even got a chance to see those. Jax? For some reason, during the past week, I played a little bit more, a tiny bit of Dark Souls 1 again, purely because I was missing one achievement and wanted to get it, and I had nothing better to do with my life at that point, apparently. I gotta say, Dark Souls 1, after playing Dark Souls 2 so much, kind of feels bad. And I like Dark Souls 1. I didn't bring my torch. Anyway, the point of what I was saying before is it's so nice to be playing Dark Souls 2 again. It really does just move better. Let's not take any unnecessary risks down here, I don't think. Not while I still have to clear the place out. You're not gonna make this easy for me, are you? Oh god, there's a lot of these things down here, aren't there? These statues, unlike the one in the gutter, petrify you. And that's fun. I'm sorry, tortoise thing, but you're not worth the trouble. Damn it. Maybe I can shoot you. Once I've cleared everything out, I think I can probably be a little more fast and loose down here. Especially since I don't know if there's another bonfire before the boss. I really don't remember. And if there isn't, I'm sure not going to try and fight my way through here every time. If I can run past, I will. Attracted some company. I've never used Brightbug. There's like a limited number you can get at any one time, and I think they boost your attack and defense for a while. So like, powerful effect, but just not many of them. And because of that, I've never used them because they're consumable in a game like this. I think there's only one way I haven't been. I want to light this torch. I can't get back to the other ones. If I ever run out of flame butterflies, I think Orn Effects sells more. Should bring the torch. Maybe put on a petrification ring at some point. These things aren't quite as quick to get you your status effect, but also if they do, then you're just straight up dead, so you kind of don't want it to get to that point. I'm appreciating the damage this halberd does. And that I have so many bolts. Well, those things. This really is the gutter too, isn't it? Well, Black Gulch. Let's be specific about these things. Barely gonna have time to fight this boss, let alone fail against it multiple times. Like, I'm pretty sure I will. As I'm approaching, I think I probably appreciated the most in a multiplayer setting. If you summon a couple of people. Whether it will be quite as appreciable solo is a different question. Didn't go well for me. Stop it. I mostly just ignored these things. Like, unless you're directly in front of them, they're not much of a problem. These things are weird. They're cute. Think there's anything to do with this. It just tries to petrify you. Which ideally you don't let it actually do. Alright, I'm gonna have time to give this a try or two. So let's... let's see what I can do. There's no way I'm going to be able to fight them all at once, so what if I give them the runabout? Oh, what are you doing here? I assume somewhere I can get back up. I really thought there would be a way up there. I'm not sure where the way up is then. Kinda counting on that. Well, definitely not down that tunnel that doesn't lead anywhere, no. Bit of a hike to get back to. I would not be surprised if I wind up summoning for this boss. But I will see if I can figure out a way to approach this solo. I don't... I've never gotten petrified before, but I guess if there was anywhere that was going to happen, it's there. What if I... don't get hit by so many petrification things? Oh yeah, that takes a big chunk out of your life bar. But dying to that, it seems. Probably not. This is fine, this is fine. Get you first. Rowing bastard. Okay, so I'm down here again. Maybe this way has the way out. Ooh, that's some good damage. Heal, heal, heal. Please heal. You didn't heal quick enough. If a backstab can do that much damage to someone wearing Havel's armor, I think I could probably do this solo. I only need to get 2. And then that's one whole enemy out of the fight. I don't know if I can think of a time in Dark Souls where I've appreciated having a long run to a boss. Fuck. I mean, some of them like Seath in Dark Souls 1 just get silly with it. It's a long way from a bonfire to that boss. Not so much of a problem there because that boss is a piece of piss, but the run is not pleasant or entertaining. Now there is the odd case like where I was in the Iron Keep where I had to do the run enough times where I just racked up a whole bunch of souls, and that was nice. But I'd still probably prefer not to have to do the run back at all. No, don't do that. Where are you, you bow bastard? I just have to keep my distance. I think. Oh, you did not follow me down. Okay. This bow fellow is going to be by himself the whole time. I should try and make good use of it. I don't want to fight down here if I can avoid it. Backstabs be easy, except there's always 2 or 3 of them all in the same spot. Didn't work, did it? You've got some spin on you there. Backstab you, but you keep turning around on me. I don't want to get pincered if I can avoid it. Ouchie. Arrows bad. Those are big arrows. Not the pleasant kind of arrows at all. Don't make it bloody easy, do you? waste all my Estus. I might need it. Trigger bleeding, that's not going to end well for me. Sticking to me like glue. Bugger, I didn't know you could heal. I don't think they actually healed that much, but they did heal. Be that way. I apologize if this fight isn't especially interesting. I'm just trying to make some space. It's not going to be easy until I get another backstab on you. I don't think it's ever going to be easy, but... The Havel fellow seems like the weak link. It's just tough to get them separated from the rest. That bow bugger stays away unless, as long as you're not paying attention to the arrows or keeping out of their sight. They don't really do a whole lot. But the real problem is that one with two swords. Difficult to get away from them, and they seem like they're probably tougher than the rest as well. Exactly the kind of enemy you'd want to take 1v1. You don't get to fight them 1v1. I'm just gonna get in there, I can heal up in there. Dark weapon will have to happen when I can. Which wasn't then. That didn't stop me. I keep underestimating how much that bugger can turn. Also, sometimes those backstabs seem to protect me adequately, and sometimes they just kill me anyway. Maybe I should try and lure them down and backstab them while... That would be the ideal time to try and backstab them, but with the water around, I don't know that I'd be quick enough to get to where I need to go. Myself in top condition. I don't think the lance or the spear would be doing me any favors in this fight. If anything, maybe I should try and make use of the more wide swings of the halberd. It's not the move I wanted to do. It's not what the move I was trying to do. Must have been the running for the halberd. I just wanted a backstab, and it didn't give me a backstab, so it gave me the next best thing, which was not the next best thing. I know I said I was gonna stop after 1 or 2 tries, but I want to lose what little momentum I have. Bastards. Turn 90 degrees mid-jump stuff. That was unpleasant and I don't like it. In that order. If I hadn't had a Estus flask immediately beforehand, that would not have gone so well. And it didn't go well. So you know how just how unwell it would have gone. I'm just gonna try and keep chipping away at Varg. If I can get a swing at you, I will. Last thing I need is you getting a backstab. Hits where I can take them. If I have to exploit the AI, I absolutely will. God damn it. Prime backstab opportunity there. Did not go that way. Where'd the bow fellow go? I don't know how I wound up doing that, but okay. Statues would get out of the way. Where are you, Sarah? Stay down there, preferably. I don't see a good way to approach this situation. These two just stick so close to each other. I've been worrying a little too much about backstabs. Got the range, I shouldn't be afraid to use it. Damn it! You see, when it was 3v3, this fight was really fun. It's solo, it's just... If this was 3 human enemies, there is no way in hell it would be... And I'm gonna say this easy as though I'm having a lot of luck and aren't just getting killed over and over again rather embarrassingly. But... it's basically just waiting for the AI to give themselves openings. And that's not to say there aren't merits to that. I mean, let's face it, most Dark Souls bosses are some variation of that. But... when it was 3v3, you just pick a target and everyone just does their own thing. And that's weirdly entertaining, frankly. I want to fight in the water if I can avoid it. Every time you do get an arrow, it's a real pain. Damn it. I didn't want to be here. No wonder they weren't coming up. Glad I can hear footsteps. If I lock on, it starts messing with my movement in a way that is rather unpleasant. I think in a fight like this, being able to run in whatever direction freely is probably important. Because this isn't a one-on-one fight. I kinda don't want to lock on. Two backstabs, that's all I need. Fight would be practically over if I got 2 backstabs. God, I'm petrified again, aren't I? Hold it. Maybe if I put on that ring that does more poise damage, that might help. Instead of Blade's ring. Yes, I need to use humanity. Once I'm at the end of here, it doesn't seem like anything really follows me to here. Ready to be wrong. I'd say I didn't expect it. Start strong, don't they? It's pretty annoying, really. That's why I kill them. They might be cute, but they're still a pain. Fuck off. It's hard enough without you bastards being here. There's no way that was gonna work. I'm certain this would take a lot longer if I tried to kill everything as I went through each time. So I don't feel bad about trying to run past everything. Twice. I rarely do the jump attack. Right, I really gotta listen for when they jump down. There's more often than not they don't. It's Bug. Bug's down there. Everyone's down there. I guess I should summon someone, shouldn't I? I just worry that the fight's gonna become a doddle when I do. But I probably should. There's summon signs down there, or do you have to get them up here? I hope not. And I guess that's kind of the thing, like, regardless of anything else, you can always summon. Even if you're online, there will be NPCs, and they're often enough to give you a hand. They generally won't beat a boss for you. They're often enough to give you a step up that you might need. Where are the summon signs down here? Pretty sure there's one by the gate. Unless I'm purely just remembering where we put our signs. Thought there'd be one down here somewhere. Unless they really are all up in the room up there with the statues. I could look it up. But I don't see any down here, and they're not going to show up out of the blue. Let's try dark fog. I don't know how it works. It's probably not a good way to find out. But hey, if someone gets poisoned, that would be a help up. Where are the arrows? Oh, they are poison. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for a health bar above their heads, because normally enemies like that have health bars above their heads. Margaret, I'm gonna try poisoning him again. That might be the solution I need. Bugger summoning. Bugger entering the stream. We're gonna kill these guys. Whether they like it or not. And I imagine they don't. Lord knows if I did summon, the poison wouldn't be nearly as effective. Whatever, that made them hang around in that for long enough to get poisoned. That's what I want. Let's see how much damage that winds up doing. I just need to give them the runabout for that to take effect. Wasn't terribly effective, but it's free damage. So you preferably should attack. And up now because I didn't mean to get down here. There's something of a rhythm to what's going on. Vegetables. Enough to get another poison off. Sooner or later I am going to have to hit him. He keeps drinking. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And, yeah, we'll just have to come back to this. I feel like I'm onto something. So don't be surprised if I get stubborn and don't summon again. But, yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll see everyone next week. Or when I stream again. God knows what my roster's going to be like this week. And seeable future. Anyway. Bye everyone.